Well, but it's your boy Guzman Chen, aka Charles Wasagi, back with another video, guys. You know it. Today, guys, I am doing a musical review on, drum roll please, Hamilton. Um, I was supposed to do this on 4th of July, since Hamilton is also a independence musical about America, and it's one of its founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton. And yeah, I wasn't able to, as you can see, because I did the Q&A and everything, and my friend about a Casson, or I know him as Alec, wasn't well versed in the musical Hamilton, or even listened to it. Like, he listened to a few songs while he was driving around. Maybe they played on my car, but that's other than that. That's all he listened to. Iron Man actually saw the play, and I bought the music or the entire play musical list of songs before I saw the play, and listened to it for a year before I saw the play. So right now I'm just gonna give you a quick biopsy of how Hamilton the play is about. It's about one of our four founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton, and his road to basically becoming the first Secretary Treasurer of the United States, setting up the national banks, the U.S. Coast Guard, and a bunch of other things that we are now used to today. It also qualifies his life during the war, his marriage, his infidelity during on his marriage where he had an affair, which is personally one of my favorite songs in the story. One of my personal favorites is where it's talking about the incident that led of the affair, and it's based. I'll tell you the name of the song, or I'll tell you the song. As in all my musical reviews, they will all have the links to the playlist in the bottom below. I definitely will put it in the comments, because for some reason on my computer I do not know how to copy I know how to copy a link. I do not know how to place that copy onto my video. So I'll put it in the comments below for you all to see. In the video itself, though, so basically the play, and it crowns all the way up to his death, Alexander Hamilton's death in 1804. For many of you who don't know, he was shot by his longtime friend and somewhat political rival, Aaron Burr, who, in my opinion, got a lot more hate when you were in school or learned about Alexander Hamilton than he really deserved. Let me break this down for you. There's a song called "The Election of 1800." Okay, Alexander Hamilton has been friends with Aaron Burr ever since the day literally 2 days after he stepped off the boat from his little island that in the Caribbean that he was from. Okay, he's been friends with him ever since then. Ever since they met and stuff like that. But they also been technical rivals and stuff. But they've been friends. Okay. The difference between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr was they both had similar upbringings. Their parents. One parent did not die, and one parent in Alexander's case died. His mother, and his father had left way before his mother, after he was given birth. Okay, after his mother given birth to him, and went back to Ireland or somewhere there, or Scotland. While his mother was a whore or a prostitute or something like that, and his mother and him caught a fever, and his mother died while Alexander survived and got better, and left him orphaned. And Aaron Burr's parents were both really well respected. His dad was actually the president of what was then King's College, which will later become Harvard. And he graduated from there and his parents died. Both his parents died, and in his dad's will, he wished that his son would graduate 2 years early. So, anyways, continue on. They've been friends for that long, and during the election of 1800, Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton hated each other. They could never agree at all. They had such an argument on stuff. Alexander Hamilton was on this side, and Thomas Jefferson was like, it was like water and oil. Okay, definitely don't mix. Okay, at all. Well, they would get into verbal bouts. Literally, the creating the national debt. The only reason why we have a national bank system is because Alexander Hamilton finally came to a compromise with Thomas Jefferson and everyone else, and James Monroe. I think it's James Monroe. Yeah, James Monroe, to make a compromise to basically fix to create the national bank. In exchange, they had moved the capital of the United States and where you work if you're the president and a bunch of other things from New York to which will be today Washington D.C. And they hate each other. So it's the election is 1800, and it goes between what's his name, Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr. And Aaron Burr is doing something that later presidents will all do, is they publicly go campaigning. They publicly go out to the people. They tell what they are for and what they're against. See, Aaron Burr is different. Aaron Burr is smart, and so is Alexander Hamilton in a way, but Aaron Burr doesn't really reveal what he's for, what he's against. He just says something else, okay? Like, oh, I agree, that's a perfect popular, but okay? And I'll take a look at that when I become president, So, but see, that's what Alexander Hamilton, that's what presidents should be doing. Who gives a shit which we should, great idea. It's a great way. Plus, he was really, very charismatic and very, very honored about being primary president. Also, he was a better person to be president. Let's put it that way, okay? Thomas Jefferson never wanted to be president for no apparent reason. Sorry, when on his deathbed, he says, I don't want President of the United States to be on my gravestone, okay? If you don't want being the second president of the United States to be on or third president of the United States to be on your gravestone, maybe you shouldn't be president, okay? Shouldn't have been president in the first place. Maybe the guy who's going after you, the first place should have. Aaron Burr. And when it gets to a tie in the delegate votes, it's up to Alexander Hamilton, who's the last vote, and he people have been asking him. Letters been sent in the even in real life and in the musical, people are sending him letters. And his song goes, Alexander Hamilton, the people want to know how you'll be voting, Jefferson or Burr. You know, if you had to choose Jefferson or Burr. And he basically says, I'd choose with Thomas Jefferson. And he even says, we never agreed on anything once. We had fought against 75 different fronts, but when all is said is done, Jefferson has belief, and Burr has none. And I'm like, he has beliefs. He's just not stupid enough to tell you what they are. Because if you tell someone what your beliefs are, and their beliefs don't line up with your beliefs, you're not going to get that vote, okay? He's doing it strategically, Aaron Burr. So Thomas Jefferson ends up winning the presidency, and then Aaron Burr comes to congratulate him like a good sport. I did graduation on our Vice Royal one. I did give you a fighting start. I'm looking forward to our equal partnership. Because back then, the runner-up of the person who has the second most votes becomes the vice president. Okay, and Thomas Jefferson then laughs in his face. And with his friend James Monroe and says, yeah, it's fun. It's kind of sad that this guy openly campaigns against me and then says look forward to our partnership. Yeah, right. You know, it is a little crazy. The guy comes in second, becomes the vice president. And you know what? I can change that. You want to know why? Because I'm the president. He acts like a dick to Aaron Burr and then says, you know, Aaron Burr, thanks. Tell him when you see let me see Hamilton. Tell him thanks for the endorsement. If I remember, I would have punched Thomas Jefferson so hard in the face. I'm sorry. The guy deserves it. He's a dick. Anyways, that's it for that 1800 song. My favorite songs, definitely the best song that captures the entire show you're about to watch, is the opening song, Alexander Hamilton. Of my favorites, there's like I like a lot of all the songs, most of the songs, but I'll give you most of my favorites. I'll give you some because there are so many of them that I like. Alexander Hamilton's always everyone's. If you haven't listened to Hamilton, that's the song you start with because that's the opening song. Right Hand Man, my shot. Right Hand Man is actually the song that George Washington is introduced to. Definitely go into the cabinet battles, which are basically rap battles, but in a cabinet meeting setting between Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton. Both of them are. There was supposed to be a third one versus John Adams, but they weren't. That wasn't there. Definitely got Satisfied. Reynolds Pamphlet. Battle of Yorktown. The Schuyler Sisters. My Shot. It's not a good one. The World Was Wide Enough was the ending song. Pretty good, pretty powerful song. But I recommend listening to the entire music, the musical, before you listen to that one. Say No to This is the name of the song about his affair that he has with Mariah Reynolds. Definitely go listen to that song. So worth the watch. It's a great song. I love that song. Definitely listen to It's Quiet Uptown, Blow Us All Away, Dear Theodosia. All these songs, just listen to the entire album. You won't regret listening to the entire album, okay? So a playlist, I'll put it down in the comments below. You won't regret it. That's it for this video, folks. Definitely please look up the playlist as I put it in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe if you are new. And tell me if you've listened to Hamilton, if you've seen Hamilton, what did you think of it? Did you like it? Because I personally saw it my birthday of this year. I saw it my birthday of 2018 or 2019. I saw it this year, and it was a great musical. Loved it, so great. I liked it a lot. Definitely go check it out, guys. We'll see you guys later. That's be it for this today. I do not know what my videos I'm going to probably bring tomorrow. If I bring any videos, I might just not do a video tomorrow and do my vlog on Sunday for when we get to the Orlando. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next video.